What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. I am headed out from the office and I'm going to check out a property, and I'm looking to look at the progress on another property. But before I do that, I wanted to tap in with you guys and just kind of add some value into your life, and have a conversation with my young bulls, right? And maybe it's not just with the young bulls and it's with everybody, but I want to have a conversation with the people, because a lot of guys think that you have to have money. I had a guy that jumped on the panel. I like that Lambo that just passed me. A lot of guys think that you gotta have money. I had a guy that jumped on the panel and basically told me, he was telling me, right, that he don't have enough money to get married. Now, this conversation is not as it relates to whether or not you should be married or not, but I'm just telling you what he told me. And for some reason, he had this thing in his mind that he had to impress upon a woman that he had money, and so he had to get his money up before he got into a relationship. Now, I think that you need to get your money up just because you need to get your money up. But you getting your money up ain't got nothing to do with whether or not you're getting in a relationship. Here's the thing. Women, when they know you have money, they start to have a different expectation of you. I know. Oh, trust me, I know. Even when it comes to your friends, when it comes to your family, women in your family have a different expectation for you when you got money. I mean, they expect more grand birthday gifts. When you stay places, they just expect for you to automatically stay in the best hotel rooms, have the best rental cars and all of this. And it's like, hey, wait a minute, hold on. I'm just getting to and from in this place that I'm at just like you are. And so when it comes to the women that's surrounding you, right, they just naturally have a different expectation for the men that they have in their lives when they have resources. Chicks that be around you when it be their birthday, somehow they expect for you to send them a rack for their birthday when everybody else is spending that little $5 and $20 on their shirt. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden they a bad bitch when they around you. They even act different. I mean, they put on their best outfits. They start talking more proper. They raise their dress up a little bit more. But see, what a lot of guys don't understand, and I was telling this to some of the homies, not some of the homies that's a part of my circle, but just some of the homies that I was having a conversation with on the panel, and we was talking in the back. They'll do it for the clout. I mean, if you just want to look at it just from the perspective of getting boxed, because I know a lot of guys can't think past their circumstance, and I'm not even going to go into the value that a woman should add into your life. That's way too advanced for some of y'all. Some of y'all need to get to step A, get the foundation up under you before we start talking about money and resources and all of that other type of stuff. But they will do it for the clout. But you so busy volunteering your bag for them or having to spend a bag on them just for them to be able to fuck with you, they was gonna fuck with you anyway. If they was gonna be in your presence, they was gonna rock with you anyway. And they will do it just to be in your presence. I'm telling you, when you that dude, and when you got it, you got it. You ain't gotta tell them that you gonna give it to them in order for them to rock with you. And so you're gonna have to understand that. And a lot of these dudes think that they gotta have money and all of these resources in order to get a woman. The resources is for you. If you just so happen to find a chick that you think is gonna be a wife, then she's just gonna be the beneficiary of your greatness. Which is one of the reasons that when you find a woman and you start to rock out with a chick that's actually valuable, giving her a sense of purpose, helping her to understand that the best version of her is the best version of you, meaning that the more that she pours into you and the greater you become, she's the one that's gonna benefit off of it, right? And so a lot of guys are so busy trying to take care of a woman and giving them a retirement plan instead of letting her earn her way into your heart and earn her way into your relationship. Listen, any woman that has not earned her way into your heart or earned her way into your life or into your relationship does not deserve to be there. She does not deserve to be there just because she's a bad bitch. Fuck that hoe. Fuck what she look like. She don't deserve to be there just because she's nice and she's sweet and she can cook and clean. Man, that just means that you are an adult. And sorry for all of the wind, but it's the summertime and you got to get all of this summer loving when you can get it here in Michigan, because these Michigan summer days is some of the best summer days in the entire country, in my opinion. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's just perfect. It's just absolutely perfect, and it's chill. But even having that archaic way of thinking, man, don't you know that women is smart enough to say, well, I can cook and I can clean and I'll bring you peace? Don't you think that these women have smartened up and have seen enough of y'all rhetoric and y'all talk to where they think that that archaic mindset is going to be enough to be able to get in your... And for most of y'all, it is enough to be able to get into your circle. Oh, I cook, I clean, I can cook, I'm a peaceful woman, I'm going to give you some head. Yeah, that's your reasonable fucking service as an adult. That's your reasonable service. I know how to cook and clean for myself too. What, you think that if you wasn't there that I was gonna fall apart? You think that just because you can cook and clean that makes you special? That don't make you special. That make you a human being. There's nothing special about you just because you can cook and clean. You know what I'm saying? And so y'all so busy trying to lead with your money, and you so easy. Man, look, bro. How many times you gonna get finessed by a fat ass and some titties? How many times you gonna get finessed by some ass and some titties? That's it? All she had to do was twerk a little bit in order to get you to spaz out and to lose your mind? That's all she had to do, bro? Come on, man. You better than that. You can do much, much better than that. Sorry, just checking something out real quick. You can do much, much better than that. You don't have to reserve yourself to the bottom of the barrel or the minimum requirement just because she can twerk. And most of these hoes ain't even have to be that naturally. All they had to do, y'all some suckers. All they had to do was go and pay for that fake ass body. They throw a whole bunch of makeup on and they literally transformed themselves like fucking drag queens. Some of them went and did the extra and they got the fucking lipo and they got their hips sucked out. That's why they still fat as fuck. And their upper body and their arms ain't proportioned to their hips and to their waistline. Or they got their waistline sucked out and so their hips are still big as hell, and now you think that they fine because they look like a fucking ant? Nah, family. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. So let me just tell you, you don't have to be special. You don't have to be incredible and you don't have to be special in order to make sure that you're running it up. I got to go and check out this property right here. All of that is mine. We starting to build on that. Actually in the middle of August, we building right here. So I'm about to come and kick it with the neighbors, get some insight, some information, and then level up. I actually had a tree cutting service. This used to be like a forest right here because this has never been built on right here. But that house right there got built up, and so I know the value of that. And then we're going to get a phenomenal return on this. So make sure y'all tap into the Patreon because I'm actually doing a live stream on exactly how much it's costing me to build this out. And I'm going to give y'all the receipts to go along with it. I love you. I appreciate you. Stop being finessed by these hoes.